It took me a lot to record this video today. But I want to talk about, hopefully this video helps somebody. Because I feel like God He telling me to tell my testimony, to get it out, to let it be known. And I done heard from so many people telling me to release the story, however, or just tell it. So today I'm gonna talk about still my testimony. I'm at the part now actually where my journey began with my journey with God, and how I would walk literally every day, every morning. When I drop my little cousins off, I walk the park every morning. I listen to my gospel music. I started my journey in 2021. 2020 COVID. It was COVID, so we had to stay in. Which I still, it wasn't so bad for me because I enjoyed it because I didn't have to go to work and I was still getting income. But it still was a change for me because of after 2021, my grandmother passed. And that really took a toll on me, but I did not know at the time. I felt like I always said, if I was to lose my grandmother, I was like, God, take me with her, because she was really like part of me. You know, she was like that parent who I really like trusted or really looked up to. So losing her was pretty hard, but I had to be strong to not show, I guess, my weakness, not show that I was actually going through it. Because I had my little cousins. Because before she passed, I had told her that, you know, if something was to ever happen to her, the kids would go with me, who she was keeping, which they're my little cousins. A situation happened with that with my mother, and so my grandmother had to end up getting the kids. But one was already with me, which is Melissa. I look at her more as like my child because I had her as a baby. So I pretty much raised her. But anyways, so I begun my journey a little before my grandmother passed. I started my journey with God. I told myself that in the year of 2021 that I was going to read the Bible. That whole year I was going to read the full Bible. So I began, as I would walk, I would listen to the Bible. And this before I had my actual like prayers, like before I started actually just praying like prayers, I just started like small. I just started listening to gospel music. I started listen to the Bible every day as I walk. But the losing my grandmother, that still did take a toll on me. It did. But before that, I was already hurt. I was trying different. I kept trying to get in different relationships when I knew that was not for me, because God will continue to show me how the men weren't for me, because my idea was I want to be married, and a lot of these guys, no, marriage was far from it, and sex was the main thing, what they wanted. Me, I was more thinking like, okay, I want to save myself to marriage. That's what I would always say. I want to save myself to marriage. But each time I would meet somebody, it ended up just going out the window. But at this time, I felt like as growing up, I felt like I was different because a lot of things still that I would not do. I would be against it. There would be like drugs or sex, or I might talk to guys, but I wouldn't like them to touch me, not say sexual things to me. And they'll think, that it was weird. And then I would hear other girls talk about it, but I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. But, so then they still, I remember that day that was in early 2021, when I told God, like, I surrender, like, my life, my plans to him, like, I surrender, because I'm like, the way how I was going, it wasn't right. Because I continued to get hurt. When I kept doing it my way, I realized, like, my way is not working. And at the time, too, it's like, I'm like, this is not what I want. I was settling for things that I knew I did not want. And that was sex with guys before marriage. Different things like that, or not go out on a date with guys, which I knew that's what I wanted it. Not for you to just come chill with me or, pull up and things. No, I wanted to actually, like, the date, the getting to know each other before we go any further. So the last time, that was in I think it was November of 2021. If not 2021, it was 2020. I told God I surrender, and God, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done doing it my way, God. You take over, not me. I told him, because I said the way that I'm going is not right. And the things that I want in life is not, I'm still settling for things that I know I don't want. So, fast forward, my granny was sick and she ended up passing. Hurt me deeply. But I didn't cry as much as I thought I would. I was hurting more inside, and I was sheltering and not showing it, that I was truly hurt. But I really was hurt. And I didn't realize later on how bad it was. So after her passing, so I'm still trying to be strong, raising my little cousins, and at this time I ended up having my godson also. There's a story behind it too, how I met him and how I took him in, and I helped him out because I felt like he was in need, and I felt like it was nobody but God allowed me to help him out. But so yeah, losing my granny still, it was tough, and I continue my journey with God, listen to the Bible, and I began fasting and praying also, because at this time I'm saying, like, my life, I'm 31, I think 31, because at 30 I just knew I had my life already mapped out. I was gonna have a career I wanted. I was gonna have a husband, kids. Life did not happen for me at 30. So as I turned 31 and 32, it was like I started getting more depressed, more sad, because of my life didn't look like how I wanted to look. And I would see other people around me would get the things that I knew that I wanted, that my heart craved for. And so I was like, God, well, why I don't have it, God? What's wrong with me? Why do I have to wait to get the things, and I'm looking around like, well, this person have it, why I can't have it? So it started really hurting, and I started getting more sad. So I just continued just to keep getting close to the God, because I feel like, God, you the only one that can help me. Like, I feel like nothing else could help me. Nothing in the world could help me but God. So I just put all my trust, like, God, I surrender, Lord. I feel like you the only one that could help me get through what I need to get through, what I'm going through in life. Because I was truly hurt, and nobody could understand what I was going through. you know, which I thought they did, but no. But I realized later on that God was showing me, like, I'm the only person that you need who will help me get through everything that I'm dealing with. Nobody, not no man, not no woman, not no your parents, not your sister, not your brother. They can't get you, they can't take the feeling away from you. Like, only I can do that. Only I can give you the true love and that peace that you're looking for, that happiness, the joy. So I just just kept praying and just kept trusting in God. Like, God, I don't know what else to do. And at this time, as I'm fasting and praying, I did the Tiffany Montgomery, the 25-day fast. Sorry, somebody was calling. And I started it in